There's so much useless information in his head, no wonder he's so dumb. Some of these are just text documents, he can't access them, so they serve literally no purpose.
Dear Diary, my dad was pretty upset with me today. I wish I could just shield myself in a void. A place of emptiness where nothing hurts, where it's just me and my imagination. And I'd be happy forever. Don't look for me.
What do you want? Voiceover.
Hello to you too. How was your day?
Oh, just fine. Pending got himself stuck in the ground.
You mean he was buried?
No, I mean he fused into the ground.
Oh. How?
Teleporter accident.
I fixed it now! Subtitles? Do you see my arm?
Sorry, Pending. I'd love to help, but I'm on the phone right now.
If you have to go help your friend.
If you hang up right now, I'll find you and remove your skull from your body.
That's the most romantic thing you've ever said to me.
Don't worry, Subtitles. I can work with one hand. And this should... Subtitles, have you seen my other arm?
Perhaps you should help him?
He'll figure it out.
Well, I don't need hands to do repairs anyways. I'll just use my tongue.
Are you sure he's okay?
Everything always works out for him in the end.
That's admirable.
How so? It's not that he's skilled or smart. It's that he's gifted with incredible luck. It strikes me as more annoying than admirable.
Still, he seems to work hard.
How would you know?
Because he talks to me all the time.
You have my condolences.
It's not so bad. He talks a lot about you.
In other words, you have a spy in my ranks. I'd be concerned, but Pending has a hard time telling the difference between fantasy and reality, so there are even odds that he's been feeding you bad intel.
Then perhaps you can set the record straight?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Indeed I would.
Well, tough.
We could discuss it in person. Perhaps you could come to my planet. We could take in a play about my conquests.
Oh boy, you mean I get to watch your subjects talk about how great you are? What a joy that would be. Do you think afterwards we could go on a long walk through a garden full of monuments of you?
Okay, I know you're being sarcastic, but I am absolutely on board with that idea. I'll have a picnic prepared. What's your favorite food?
Whatever the most expensive food on your planet is.
Oh, don't worry, I'll prepare so many waffles, you'll be able to swim in them.
Waffles are the most expensive food on your planet?
It's a long and awesome story. You see.
Subtitles, the usually teleport table at cookies.
What an idiot.
He'll learn.
How would you know?
He asked me to look over his code.
Seriously? He sent his code over to a complete stranger?
I'm not a stranger.
You're right. You're worse.
Keep talking like that and you're going to miss out on your bathtub full of waffles.
I'll take my chances. He seriously sent you his code?
He was actually wondering if he was capable of learning. Which you should know because he said he asked you to look at his code, and you never told him anything.
Well, what did you tell him?
Nothing. Whatever reason you had for not telling him, I wasn't going to get in the middle of that.
Then why did you even agree to look at his code?
Curiosity. Not about Pending though, about you. If you learned something that you didn't want to talk about, I wanted to know what that was so I could understand a little more about how you think. And you know what I found out?
That you wasted your time on a convoluted scheme?
That you care about Pending's feelings.
You think he'd be literally armless right now if I did care?
Okay, this time it'll work for sure. Oh, I teleported a cupcake. But I don't have any arms to pick it up with. Oh well, you only need a mouth to eat.
I found the memory logs embedded in Pending's code. I don't know why they're there. But I'm thinking Pending doesn't know about them because if he did, he wouldn't be so cheery.
So what?
So, you must have found them too and decided not to tell him. And even knowing what you know, you're still treating him like you always did.
If you knew how I treat him, then you'd never say I was being nice.
See, you deflect. But I think deep down, you're kinder than you let on.
Why don't you come over here and we'll test fit theory with swords?
Alright, then why don't you explain to me why you didn't tell him?
It's none of your business.
I'd like it to be.
That much you have made abundantly clear.
And I'll make it happen eventually.
Awfully confident of you.
That's part of my charm, isn't it? Subtitles, do you want my advice?
As long as I can ignore it, why not?
Don't tell Pending about the memories. Maybe he'll be able to access them on his own when the time is right. Or maybe not, but there's probably a good reason why they're there, but he doesn't know about them. But his coding is remarkably adaptive to new information. That part, he should know about. It'd be good for his self-esteem.
Self-esteem isn't something he lacks.
Then why is he seeking confirmation that he can learn? Look, why don't you think about it this way? He'd be a better minion if he dedicates himself to getting smarter.
Subtitles? The teleporter is more broke than I thought.
Voice over, I'm going to have to call you back.
Is that really my target?
That's right. Do you have an objection?
Can I do that?
I told you, you have the same fundamental autonomy as all the other AI programs. The only difference is that you don't have any illusions.
It's just hard to know if that's true. For all I know, I'm just an experiment. Why else would you bother having me target a program you can just delete?
Because I can't just delete it. Every program is interwoven and increasingly independent. Any change I make, no matter how small, risks corrupting everything. It was a huge gamble just to make you. I can't dare chance any further direct interference.
Fine then. Let's begin.